Hello, hello. I am Maria. Thank you for being here. I am so excited that you're here. I have not been on the Wisdom app for very long, but I'm really passionate about connecting to people across the planet. Keith Keller is all set and ready to be my guest here, and the app is being a little bit resistant. I am in Southern California and Keith is in Australia. He and I have been having some great conversations with some fantastic people on Twitter. There are so many fantastic people there. And it's very interesting because I'm a meditation teacher, I'm a personal trainer. I really am out here to help enrich the lives of my audience through meditation and comedy sometimes. Sometimes I'm talking about rock and roll music, all sorts of stuff. But it's very interesting because we have to admit that we are all different, of course. We all have different preferences. We all hear things differently, right? So when we are talking about social audio, sometimes some people hear things a little differently and they want their quality of their sound to be better than it was before, or they notice when apps are a little bit different. There is Clubhouse, there is Wisdom here, there are Twitter Spaces, there is Facebook, there are all sorts of technologies where you can share your voice, whether it's video or just audio only. Insight Timer is the meditation app that I share meditations on. Write that down if you're curious. Insight Timer. It is a free meditation app. And I have been doing some wisdom talks here, and I have been able to go ahead and download the audio from this wisdom app. In fact, last week I read some poetry into the app here, some Rumi poetry. I was able to read it into wisdom and share it with an audience here. And I was able to have a conversation with someone from across the world who was really so, so appreciative. And she and I talked about some of the lines in particular that were in that poetry. And it was really an amazing conversation. So I turned it into a podcast. Why not? Why not? And I want to advise you guys, if you aren't aware of it yet, when you speak on the Wisdom app, you are offering your voice to the host. You are offering your insights to the whole audience here on Wisdom. It is a public app and it is being recorded. So I'm not sure if you're aware of it or not, but your voice could be used by someone else. I think that's a beautiful gift. I am flattered. I'm humbled. And I'm so okay with that. If I say something that helps even one person, it's okay with me if people want to share it. That is the point of being a content creator. That is the point of being a human being to me. If I say something kind to someone in Costco, I am thrilled if they go home and they're kind to someone else because I helped them feel better about their day. So I think we all can do that for each other. Little ripples of love and positive energy out there into the world. It's so important. It's really vital. And that is why audio is so important to me. I think that it is true that for some reason I'm not able to have any guests here on the stage. So let me tell you a little bit about Keith Keller. He's a Twitter Spaces enthusiast. That's right. He hosts many spaces on Twitter, and he has some events coming up. He's going to start testing the Twitter spaces that are ticketed now. Because let's face it, a lot of us are trying to reach other people out there on the planet and help them in some way, whether we are a business coach, a leadership person, a personal trainer, whatever your job in life is. No matter how much you enjoy it, you can't do it for free forever, right? So I think that, I think that one of the things that a lot of us realize, and it takes a while to get there, is that much as we enjoy helping people, we can't do it for free. So the ticketed spaces on Twitter are going to be kind of a whole new thing. And I also just wanted to mention that the Buy Me a Coffee is a good thing. Buy Me a Coffee. Do you guys know what that is? I actually, with Keith's help, I learned about it and I put it in my link tree. So if I do meditations every Tuesday night on my Facebook page, for instance, that means people can give me $5, $10, whatever they feel is appropriate. Pre-COVID, I was doing meditation workshops in person. So I would have groups of 30 people, paying for a 2.5 hour workshop, 3 hours, stuff like that. I was also doing workshops in my home. I was doing them at other people's homes. I would go to Girl Scout troops and do help fourth graders, because meditation and energy work can help with anti-bullying. I love helping kids. I love helping them find their voice. And Keith and I have been talking, like I said earlier, about microphones and technology. I totally believe that it is a gift for us to connect with people around the globe. We're talking about adults most of the time, but I want the kids to know that they can speak up and give them the courage, right? To speak up. Say no when someone is bullying you, and say yes to love. And when you want to do good things for people. I recently, during the pandemic, I read The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. She's great. If you don't know about her, she's the writer of Grey's Anatomy and a ton of really successful shows out here in the world. But she went through a period of time where she realized that every time somebody invited her somewhere or to do something, even a speaking engagement or what have you, she would automatically say no because she was scared. And she was kind of overwhelmed with what she was supposed to be doing, cranking out scripts every week for Grey's Anatomy and such. So she decided a couple of years ago to make it the Year of Yes. And at every opportunity, every invitation, she said yes. She filled her calendar and she had the most amazing opportunities. She ended up sitting next to Michelle Obama. I hope you guys had fun listening. Keith Keller was never able to join me in this conversation. We did try a couple of times and it didn't work, but we will have a conversation on the Wisdom app soon. Keith is in Australia. He's a genius at social audio. And he is quite willing to push these buttons out here and help people out figuring out how best to get their voices out here. So I'm really thrilled to be collaborating with him in the future. And I hope you do come back, whatever platform you happen to be joining me from right now. I am Maria, and I will talk to you soon. Strong Body, Strong Soul is the name of my show. Maria Humphreys is my name on the Insight Timer app if you're interested in meditation. Or you can find me out here on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You know the drill. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for being here.